surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. That's right. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light. Come on, stretch up. I am opening. Feel it. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. Sing it with us. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. So I want to let y'all know that this is a round. So both parts can be sung at once, right? So why don't you pick your favorite one, and we'll all do the round. You ready? Pick your favorite one. I am opening to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of. From the top. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening to love, open to divine love. I am open to power.
I am opening up to joy now.
I am opening to hope now.
I am holy light. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am one with God. Sing that with us. divine.
I am one with God.
I am one with God. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am one with God.
Join us singing, I am powerful. Claim it, name it, come on.
I am powerful.
Stand in your power.
I am powerful. I am powerful.
I am one with God.
I am one with God.
David, close it out for us.
I am joy now.
Joy now.
I am joy now. I am joy now.
I am one with God. Come on.
I am one
Give it up for David, everyone.
with God.
Sing it with us.
I am joy now.
Please stand.
I am joy now. I am joy now.
One with God.
I am one with God.
I am one with God. Sing it with us.
I am one with God.
One more time. I am one.
I am one with God.
Give it up for your singers and stay standing for our opening song. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Good job.
All right, this is Rise and Shine, y'all. David Washington tune. Here we go, come on.
Rise, it's a new day. Rise to walk in God's way of living on the earth and blessing it with love. Rise, it's a new day. Rise to walk in God's way of living, a blessing and shining with love today. The voice of life comes through your heart. Now is the time to hear the call and find a way to shine. The voice of life comes through your heart. Now is the time to hear the call and find a way to shine, shine, shine. Rise, let your voice ring. Rise, let your voice sing the blessings to the earth and all who call it home. Rise, let your voice ring. Rise, let your voice sing of living, a blessing and shining with love today. Shining with love today. Shining with love today. Shining with love today.
Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Yay, strong, strong, strong. My name is Dee Brooks, and I am, of course, a member here at Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville, strong, and a licensed practitioner. And I am so grateful to see you all here on this beautiful beginning of spring day. So I am not dressed in my usual attire because today is the Elite Eight game that the South Carolina Gamecocks are playing in at 1 o'clock. And I am a diehard South Carolina fan. And Susie gave me permission to dress down in my Gamecock outfit. I brought another outfit in case she said I couldn't. And she did say if it was a team she really didn't like, she would have made me wear the other outfit. But I got to wear this. So, yay. Whoop, whoop. So, lots of announcements. First of all, take your cell phone out. Let's make sure it's silenced. It's on vibrate. We don't want to have the interruption of your phone ringing or, all of the different sounds. But please take some pictures. If you want a Gamecock picture, we can do that after the service, and you can post that on social media to let everyone know in all of your whatever social feed that you are on of what we're doing here. Let's let everybody know what a great time you have here and what special things we have going on so that they can come and be a part of it too. Happy begets happy, right? Right? Joy begets joy. So let's do that. And then love begets love. Let's fill the rafters with that. So we have flyers posted all over in the restrooms, in the social hall, but on the windows outside of the foyer are all of the happenings for the week and the month. So, or 2 weeks, 2 months. Is it 2 something? There's 2 something. Go check it out and take a picture of it. Then it's on your phone. You know what's happening and what you want to participate in. So, at 1 p.m. today, our very own Kristen Helligas will be in Looking Glass Hall for a rejuvenating Serenity Sound Bath. The Magic of Manifesting is this Wednesday, April the 2nd at 6:30. Learn important tips and suggestions from our master manifester, Virginia Oman, licensed practitioner, on our Wednesday for our Wednesday night special. Here's the whistle. Friday Night Spirit Express. Every first Friday, which will be this coming Friday, April the 4th, we have our drum circle. So every first Friday, we are having drum circle. It's weather permitting up in the labyrinth, up in the upper parking lot. If the weather is not cooperative, we will... Pardon? Yes, if the weather doesn't cooperate, if it's bad, the weather's bad, we bring it down to Looking Glass Falls. No, weather's bad, we move it to Pisgah Forest. No, to Looking Glass. We move it. Okay, so here's the scoop. I've gotten it from. Thank you. So the drums will beat either at the labyrinth or we'll move it just laterally into Looking Glass Hall. Okay. Not what's on my paper. Okay? Got that? And then on April the 11th, get ready to manifest your dreams with a vision board party. How many of you have participated in a vision board gathering before? It is amazing. How many of you have had those visions come true? Right? So let's plan on April the 11th to all show up and let's put on a vision board what we want to see happen for ourselves, for our center, and for each other. And then we can make it come true.
And we have a special treat coming. Jonathan Van Valen is going to be doing a Path to Healing workshop. It'll be on Sunday, the April 13th at 12:45 after the service, so you have time to munch a little bit and then come to this workshop. He's from Seattle. That has nothing to do with me being also from Seattle. He actually came to me by way of Florida. So he's going to be here. This man's frequency, his vibration, his very presence will heal you. I'm kidding you not. The man is amazing. I really encourage you to come and be a part of that. You just got to take my word for it, seriously, if you just heard him speak. And next week we'll have a little video and you'll get a chance to hear his presence, feel his presence. Thank you.
Yay. Very good. Thank you. Okay, so, and then Kate, if you would come speak to us, please, about roots.
No? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, we're going to be doing Roots, and Roots is the best class ever. It's like really one of my favorites. We're going to dive into Troward and Hopkins and Emerson and Holmes, of course, and see the background and how it all came together for Reverend Ernie to build us up with Science of Mind. And it really is a very, very exciting class because there's just so much that goes on in it. And I may be, this is still in debate, practitioner Celeste Lauren may be co-teaching it with me. And just, if you have any questions, talk to me. I'll tell you exactly the books you need to get, and a lot of them I'll be providing, like Emerson's essays. I'll have those available for you. But so anyway, talk to me because this is really one of my favorite classes, and my classes are fun. Yes.
Be there, be square, right? Okay, so our practitioner of the day is Reverend Dr. Kate Grayson, and she will be sharing with us a spiritual mind treatment shortly. Also, thank you to Janelle Varnum, who is holding the spiritual energy for a very powerful and peaceful Sunday celebration, and this is what we call High Watch. I would also like to now invite Sheila McDaniel up. Huh? Oh, and I'm so sorry, Judith. She was back there doing this. Don't forget me. Judith Loniak is our board member of the day, and she will be available in the social hall. I'm so sorry. Skipped right past it. Not skipped past you, but skipped past that slide. So sorry. And now, Sheila, if you could come up. I was just excited about Sheila coming up to share.
Like my new duds.
Uh-huh. I'd get a picture of that.
For those of you that don't cook, this is an apron. But if you want to join me, today we have a meeting at 12:30 in Pisgah Forest. That's the name of it, right? Pisgah Forest Hall at 12:30. So you still have time to grab your coffee and a snack, chat with a few folks, and then join us at 12:30. A brief meeting. It's nice outside today, and I'm going hiking with the dog, so I don't want to be in here all day talking about kitchen. But I want to tell you, yesterday, for those of you that weren't here, the wonderful volunteers that showed up for our breakfast, the board actually we didn't get on aprons, but we weren't messy. But we made the breakfast for everybody, and it was an awesome event. It will be an annual, so if you want to have a free breakfast next year, come on and join us for the 12:30 meeting for the kitchen, just to hear about what's going on. I swear if you cross the threshold, you sit down and listen, and you say, this ain't for me, I'll let you go with some reservation. But you don't have to sign up, okay? I also want to say, I'm going to do the math here, and I'm not a mathematician. However, we've got a need for kitchen work. If we get 3 people, just 3 people at 9:30 in the morning for 1 hour to do the prep, we have 4 people to do the cleanup, carry the trash out and load the dishwasher and all that. That's 7 people times 4 weeks. That's 28 people. Half of you, if you even volunteered for one Sunday, 1-hour shift, you're giving back. And it's so important to give back. That's what makes this place so special. And with all that math, the first Sunday of the month is a little bit different because, as you know, it's our first Sunday, and that's when we have a big hootenanny. We actually prepare some food, y'all bring food, and our theme for this next one, next week, is spring salads. So bring a salad, bring bread, crackers, cheese, desserts, whatever goes with a salad. And I hope to see you at 12:30 today.
Yay. Thank you. Very good. So, to kind of jump on her theme, we would like to thank all of the hearts and hands that make this place special, to make this place run. And those hearts and hands include yours. None of this happens without all of us. So thank you for all that you do to make this place the best Center for Spiritual Living. As the candle is already lit, please go within. Let's let the chakra bowls align us and the tinctures bring us to attention.
Balance is on my mind this morning. And as I stand here today, I know that in this divine universe, there is balance. With the hurricanes and the tornadoes and the floods and the fires, I also see and felt a light rain this morning, and I smell the lilacs blooming, and I see the buds and the flowers of the trees outside swirling in that light breeze. And I know that we are all one with this earth and with this planet and with this universe, because we live here and we walk on the sacred ground and we breathe the sacred air, and we are here now. So I know that as we are filled with that spirit, each and every one of us know who we are in God. We rise up, we stand strong, and we are here. We are full of life and health and abundance and energy. And as that love of life flows from us, we know it draws back to us exactly what we need and what we desire, as our intent is focused on the wholeness and the love of this earth. And as we go forward in this abundance of love, in this monetary abundance that we gather and that we manifest for ourselves, we are strong with each other in the connections that we have developed here and the connections that we take outside of here, and the love that shines in our eyes for everyone on this planet. We embrace the world knowing that we are the God within that is strong and powerful and cannot be denied who we are. We are brave. And I know that this is true. And I know that as I release these words into that universal oneness of life, we are blessed. And together we say, and so it is.
So it is. Good morning. How are you feeling this morning? Are you feeling prayed up? Are you feeling ready to have a little bit of yes? I say yes to the goodness. I say yes to love. I say yes to abundance raining down from up above. I say yes. You say yes. I say yes. Yes. I say yes. Yes. I say yes to forgiveness. I say yes to God. I say yes to the moment bringing me such positive thoughts. I say yes. Yes. I say yes. 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 But you gotta say no. No to the darkness, no to the fear, no to the voices that scream about despair. I say yes, 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 yes. I said no, 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 no. I said no to the darkness, no to the fear, no to the voices that scream about despair. I say yes to the glory, to the light, yes to the voices that sing out with my eyes. We're saying yes. Yes. We're saying yes. Yes. We're saying yes. Yes. Hey, I say yes to surrender. I say yes to grace. I say yes to the lessons I'm learning how to grow through all the pain. I say yes to surrender and yes to faith. Yes to the lessons I'm learning how to grow through all the pain. I say yes. Yes. I say yes. Yes. I say yes. Yes. But no, no, no. No to the darkness, no to the fear, no to the voices that scream about despair. I say yes to the glory, yes to the light, yes to the voices that sing out with mine. I said no to depression, no to the rant, no to the voices that tell me that I can't. I say yes to authentic, yes to the truth, yes to the laughter, yes to you. I say yes. Yes. I say yes. I say yes. Yes. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. come on. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. Keep it going.
I just want to live in a joyful world.
I see it.
All I want to be is a happy
Keep it going.
girl.
I see
I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. I just want to live in a joyful world.
All I want to be is a happy
One more time.
I just want to live in a joyful world. All I want to be is a happy girl. Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let me hear you say yes. Let me hear you say no. Let me hear you say yes, yes. No, no. How about yes, yes, yes? No, no, no. My work here is done. No, you had the right slide up. You had the right slide up. I said, let me hear you say. You right? Okay. Do you feel what a yes feels like? Do you feel what a no feels like? Are you in touch with your yes? Are you in touch with your no? Do they blur together sometimes? I want us to say this together, this next slide. Thank you, Judith, so much for helping me with the slides this morning. And if there's any way we can bring down the house just a hair so we can pop the slides a little bit, that would be amazing. Brian, maybe you can bring down the house lights a hair. Give a big shout out right now to Brian, Judith, David, and the band. There have been many, many fires that have been put out in this area and here this morning. So yeah, like the it doesn't quite fit on there, but it's close. As Ernest, we're one on first name basis with Ernest, aren't we? So let us say this together. I live in the faith that there is a presence and power greater than I am that nurtures and supports me in ways I could not even imagine. I know that this presence is all-knowing and all power and is always right where I am. Can I hear an amen? I mean, are you feeling this? Do you have this sense of power, this presence, this life, this light that shows up and shows off as you? Are you in contact with it? Because that's what's happening. There is a power, and it is what you are. And I'm here today to talk about how we contact this power and why we practice this thing called life. Well, for starters, who wants to be happy? Who wants peace? Who wants wellness? You know, if you're at Centers for Spiritual Living, you're into wellness. You're into the wellness world, right? All is well, right? All is well. If we have faith, when we have this faith, the faith of this ideology, we truly believe that back of all things, there is a wellness. There is a goodness. There is a love. Yes? Let me hear you say yes. Let me hear you say yes. Yes to love. So let's get into the talk. So this is my talk title, Heavily Meditated, kind of medicated, Bringer of Great Relief. Bringer of Great Relief. Rev Susie said, I like that title. She gave me some affirmation, so thank you, boss. Okay, I'm going to break it down today with a few different ideas. Turn on, tune in, turn up. I mean, the hair, it's feeling very 70s. So drop in, drop out, right? It's that vibe, right? We're my 70s, 60s, 80s. So let's say it. Turn on. Tune in. Turn up. Turn on. Tune in. Turn up. So by turn on, what I mean is becoming aware of awareness. Yes. That's how we turn on the light Tune in means finding that frequency. We talked about frequency. She's already brought the F word up in here today. The frequency of joy and peace and wisdom, tuning into that, and then turning it up, using meditation as a daily tool for transformation. So we're going to start with this first one, which is turn on. Don't you just want to turn to some people and be like, turn on? You're sleeping. Wake up. Are you awake? Turn to somebody, ask them, are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake? We actually thought that the lights were either going to be completely on or completely off because of the lighting issue this morning. So I was like, it's perfect for my talk. Are you awake? Are you awake? Yes. Okay, thank you. So a student and a Zen master were traveling to a monastery, and they set up camp for the night. In the middle of the night, the master woke up his student and asked, "What do you see right now?" The student said, "I see the stars, thousands of them." The master said, "And what does that tell you?" And the student said, "It tells me that the universe is vast, almost beyond our comprehension. It tells me to be humble and grateful, for I am small, but I can admire the beauty of the heavens from afar." The master said, "No, you idiot, it should tell you that our tent blew away." What's really going on for you? Look for the obvious. If you want to know what's going on in your consciousness, look at your life. Are you happy in all the quadrants, as we say? Relationships, check in, tune in, finances, creative expression, work. Do you love what you do? Are you feeling on purpose? Turn on, wake up. Know that you are God and anything is possible. And you have this life, this moment to make some choices. Yes, no, and decisions that outpicture as your life. Say with me now, my life is good. I love my life. I live a life that I love. And if that feels good, then you're on track. And if it feels like you're lying, that's like a rattle. It's a guide. Listen up, wake up, turn on your awareness. Just try something for a moment. Close your eyes for just a moment and take a deep breath and release it. And notice that there's a part of you that is aware that you are breathing. Breathe a little bit here. Just focus on your breath for a moment. This is awareness. You're not just your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. You know this. Most of us are living on autopilot, running old mental programs without even realizing it. But the moment that you step into this awareness of being aware, you step into the driver's seat of your own mind. And that, my friends, is relief. Because suddenly, open your eyes, you have a choice. You said yes to me asking you to open your eyes. Look at that, instantly. Some of you didn't. I love it. She's like, no. She said, no, I'll keep mine closed. She opened them now. I wasn't picking on you. I was just pointing out how you have a choice. Just because somebody tells you to do something, you don't got to do it. So this idea of choosing and becoming conscious, it helps us to step out of stress, out of reactivity, into peace. Peace, yes? So the second idea I have here is tune in. Are you awake? Tune in. Finding the frequency of joy, peace, beauty, wisdom. Wayne Dyer, I love Wayne Dyer's teachings because I used to not like Wayne Dyer's teachings, like he would come on the TV. I was like, oh, this guy again, But then when I was ready for it and someone suggested one of his books, it was like life-changing. So it's like sometimes a teacher will come to you and you're like, I'm not into it. And then all of a sudden, you can tolerate Eckhart Tolle's voice on a recording. It is now. Okay. The power of now. But Wayne Dyer said, meditation is a vital practice to access conscious contact with your highest self. Conscious contact is a cool phrase. We know it from the 12-step world, but also I love the idea of maybe calling it cosmic contact in honor of our beloved Lady Gloria Free. Cosmic contact. Let's call it that. So when we get into that and when we tune into that awareness, and we get to tune into that spiritual frequency, right? Like, think of yourself like the radio. We know we've heard this a million times. When you're tuned into that negative, static-filled frequency, you know that frequency? You're going to experience stress and anxiety and fear. But when we shift, we consciously shift into this idea of joy and peace and wisdom, you will bring yourself some deep relief with meditation. Meditation, as we'll get into, is not just sitting still and getting quiet. It's awareness of being aware. So the reason that spiritual teachers all among the ages have emphasized this stilling of the mind or awareness of the mind is because when we get it focused and we become aware of being aware, that's when we hear the divine. That's when we can become aware of the divine that is always playing. You know, I've been speaking at a lot of unities, so I've had to kind of dig through some Fillmore stuff, and I do love some of the stuff that I've seen. And Myrtle Fillmore says this that I think is really true. A period of quiet and rest each day is your opportunity to establish yourself at the center of your being, the one place where the supply of life and substance is inexhaustible. God is the eternal life that we make into living. We make God into life. In other words, when we turn down the noise and tune in, we can hear that music of the universe. It's so funny because I went on this trip to San Diego last week. It was San Diego. Any San Diego lovers? You step off the plane, there's something in that air. It's just delicious. And then there's butterflies everywhere, and it's this eternal spring. Well, I got a car rental. I got a Prius, and it was fancy, and I was in San Diego with my press. And I had this talk. I got to talk at my old center, Universal Spirit Center. If you're ever in San Diego, you must visit Universal Spirit Center. But I had this talk, and it was about dancing and joy and music and the music of life. And I get in the car, and I cannot figure out how to turn the radio on. And I had to drive around a lot in San Diego because I was also officiating a wedding and doing a bunch of different things. I had a concert. So I'm in this Prius, and I noticed I was kind of happy that I couldn't turn the radio on because the music of my mind today is just as good as the radio. Better. Especially when it's Amy Steinberg music in my mind, okay? But this week, indulge in turning off the radio. It's like an indulge. It's like a driving meditation, if you will. See what comes up in your mind. Driving silently for me is really tells me a lot about how far I've come on my spiritual journey, because I needed noise. I needed the TV on, I needed the music up, I needed somebody to be on the phone, you know what I mean? Anybody else like that? And then you get on the spiritual path and you start to go, oh wow, I really like peace. My partner, I love her to death. She likes to watch that show Cops. It's because she likes law enforcement, okay? She likes watching it. To me, it's like, I can't, it makes me itch, especially in the morning, you know? That's not what I want to. So we have a deal. She will not put it on in the morning. But me bringing that up is like, I used to need that stuff on blast, that noise. So one of the best ways, of course, we know to contact, to turn on, to tune in is breathing. So I want to do just a quick breathing thing where we breathe in for 4. We hold, and then we release it. Do that for me 3 times on your own time. Once more. That is the easiest way to access your consciousness is your breath. Do you feel a shift in just 3 breaths? This is the power of tuning in. And some of you are probably transcendental meditation people, and this is like beginner stuff. But some people in here, there might be somebody in here who's never meditated. I'm not going to call you out. The more we practice tuning in, quieting down, the more we feel this peace, this joy, this wisdom. Let's turn up. Let's turn up. Act alive.
Yes.
Right? Are you alive?
Yes.
Act alive! A meditation teacher asks their student, how long will it take for them to gain enlightenment if they practice diligently? Teacher says, 10 years. The student says, well, how about if I really work really hard and I double my efforts? The teacher says, 20 years. Meditation is this way of like leaving effort behind. Don't just do something, sit there. Allow the presence to guide you, to grow you, to give you energy and ideas. You know, they say that something about how meditation is, 15 minutes of meditation is like 2 hours of sleep. It's pretty cool. So I sit in meditation every day, and that's where I get my ideas for my creative expression. You guys have seen my art car. Now I'm finishing up a dollhouse, and I'm going to write a book about the dollhouse in the process. I have a thing called Garden of Good on Tuesday nights. Some of my gardeners are here. If you want to join us, I have a little flyer out there. It's on Tuesday nights on Zoom. I don't think it's in conflict with anything at CSL, but anyway, it's really my ministry, which is based on my book, Make Good, and it's this idea that we are creating with our creativity at all times. And there's this group that comes together. We come together from all over. We come together from Washington, Canada, North Carolina, Arizona, right? And we encircle this planet with creative and good energy. And I get these ideas in meditation, these ideas about what we're going to do. Do I miss a day? Uh-huh. Do I sometimes sit there and just make a to-do list in my mind? Uh-huh. Yeah. My mind, imagine, is not really quiet. It's not. But one thing I learned very interesting about meditation is it's not necessarily getting to this place of no thought. It's deep thought. How about new thought? And in my talk last week, I heard something very cool in this book called Possibility Principle about how, your thoughts you really can't control, but you can control your thinking. So in a way, I wish we were called new thinking as opposed to new thought, because who here has some weird thoughts? Is it just me? So this isn't about diverting or ignoring. This is about acknowledging in meditation what comes up and then redirecting. That's what science of mind is. We get to direct our thoughts, be deliberate with our thinking. If you listen to Abraham Hicks, she talks a lot about that. Abraham talks about deliberate thinking, deliberate mind, I'm choosing joy. Okay, I just had a thing about, I was angry about that thing. Okay, and I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to make a different choice. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say no. I'm going to make these choices. Yes. I love Ganga Ji. Does anybody know Ganga Ji? Meditation teacher. She teaches mindfulness, and she's probably my polar opposite. She sits like this and very quietly speaks. Her mic is very, very hot, so she doesn't have to raise her voice at all. And she says, "Feel the shame." And I don't know why that struck me as so funny the first time I heard her say it. But that is the essence. Feel it all. Welcome it all. But this idea of like turning it up is a process and a practice. And this means meditation on a regular basis because it's not a one-time event. It's just not. Imagine if I said you're just going to brush your teeth one time. Right? It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Clear your mind just like you clear your gingivitis. Can you imagine being like, oh, that's good for the ear. You know those people and you hide from them. And you kind of know those people regarding meditation too, don't you? You kind of know those people. So I think it's really cool that science is now confirming all of the things that we know as spiritual people. Science has confirmed what mystics have known for thousands of years, that regular meditation reduces stress and anxiety. Yeah. Boosts the immune system. Yeah. Increases focus, creativity, lowers blood pressure, creates a sense of deep inner peace. I'm just going to briefly tell you 4 things you can do. You can try if you want to try different meditations. Number 1, guided. There's all over YouTube, all over. Listen to somebody talk you through something. I'll do a small one at the end of this. Walking. Who loves walking meditation? You know, leaving your phone at home or bringing it with you and snapping shots and being aware of all the beauty around you. That's meditation. Loving kindness meditation, sitting and sending love, just sending love to yourself, to others. And of course, silent sitting. Just sit down and shut up. The key is consistency. Even 5 minutes a day can transform your life. Believe me, I speak from experience. I'm not just talking. I speak from experience. Meditation made it possible for those slides to be up there today. I was telling Judith, I had a burst of anger, and then I calmed down, and I said, this is my practice today. This is my practice today. So take a deep breath with me and say, turn on. Tune in. Turn up. I am on. Awake and present to the presence. I am tuned in to the frequency of love, the frequency of peace, the frequency of joy, the frequency of rain. I am turned up to full expression. I am turned up to the Spirit of God within me. I am joy. I am peace. I am the frequency of love. And I just want to say that meditation is not about escaping. It's about fully being alive and awakened and ready to receive the blessings that are already going on. And I know there is a lot going on. There is fear, division, anger. But overall, when we come to these spaces, we remind ourselves and each other that this is indeed a friendly universe. Humanity survived because we were friendly to one another. Did you know that? There was some other humanoid creature. Listen, I'm not an anthropologist. But the Homo sapien evolved because we worked together. We realized that we need each other. Meditation can give you that moment to remember that we're living in this cooperative universe. And, you know, I'll close with a little bit of a story that I witnessed a friendly universe. It's always displayed at Aldi, isn't it? I'm checking out at Aldi. The lady at the checkout is smiling, just big smile. And I feel the joy. And I'm like, you're so joyful. And I'm so joyful. And we're so joyful. And I walk out. I have my cart. And I unpack my things. And as I'm unpacking my things, I see a gentleman rolling his cart back to return it. And I say, oh, are you bringing that back? I was going to offer to bring his back. And he said, oh, let me bring yours back. Immediate, right? And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I was going to ask you. And then another woman came by and said, hey, I'll take that. I was like, is this Truman Show? Like, what's happening? People are good. Look for the good. What happened? Oh, yeah. And somebody made money. No. People are nice. Be nice right now, especially now. Be nice. People are good. Be the peace, be the joy. This is us. This is our job. If you're here, you are called. You are called to this teaching. You are called to this idea that God is good. So we're going to close with one final thought from Thich Nhat Hanh, who teaches also mindfulness. Breathing in, I calm body and mind. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know that this is the only moment. So my invitation is this to you. Turn on, tune in, and turn up, and get heavily meditated. It's really the great relief, and it's your birthright. Namaste. I'm going to sing a song. Thank you. Okay, I'm over here now, and here's a tune. And I picked this song because it really does resonate with the idea of today, which is just, be here now. Be here now. Right here. This is it. And you know what? Now is always new. There is never not a new now moment. There's never not an, imagine if there was a now that wasn't new. Like, oh, that's an old now. There's never not a new now moment. There's never not a new now moment. There's never not a new man. Say that 4 times. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am a blessing manifest, and I can't undress the moment. Naked time unwinds beneath my mind, and from within I find the kind of beauty only I can find. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. Surrendering so willingly to be the perfect me inside this now, and truly, how else could it be? Destiny, she blesses me. Destiny, she blesses me. And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back at square one. And when I think I know what's best for me, well, fate takes me back to exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. Divinely timed and shining brightly, yes. I believe that there's a purpose just for me. Yes, I believe that we are light and we shine infinitely. Oh, I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am not aimlessly existing. See, I am in perfect harmony with universal energy, and I am truly free when I accept my own divinity. Do you accept your own divinity? Look at me closely. Tell me exactly what you see. If you are paying attention, you will now begin ascension of the mind. Why? Well, because if you look at me just right, you see a kiss. It took a kiss to make this breath exist. The intersection of my mother's and father's lips to touch, twist, perfect. What came next? To produce me, yes, look at me, and you will see the breeze. The breeze it took to shake the leaves to make my mother's hair move. My father dare touch it and say, please, may I have a kiss? Yes, the breeze made me exist. And if you want to get even deeper into this right now, when you look at me, you will see a big old cloud. That's right, the cloud it took to form the storm, to make the breeze, to shake the leaves, to inspire the lip lock. Yes, a raindrop will pop up out of these words. You heard me right. Look at me close enough, you will see a dark, stormy night. And what is night? Well, night ain't night without its polar opposite of sunlight. So if you watch the way my hands sway, you see the light of day. And every day is a testament to the sediment of the earth's core. It's ever spinning enormous force. When you look at me just right, you see a spark of the source. But the most fascinating thing about this, and it's true, you look at me just right, you see you. It's only what you perceive, how you believe, the space between you and me that creates reality. Dude, so when I sing, you can feel it. When I cry, you can heal it. When I speak words, you can be the words I speak by singing them with me. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. Come on. Peace, love, free. 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 And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back at, take it. And when I think I know what's best for me, well, ha, ha, ha. Love takes me back to exactly where I need to be. And when I am all alone and full of fear, I just remember the rising sun always appears. And every day miracles, you miracles that I see you well. You take me back, yes, you take me back, and you take me back to exactly where I need to. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. You want to try that with us? I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. One more time.
exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am at CSL Asheville. Strong. Oh, thanks, you guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Join me in personally thanking Reverend musician I have a feeling you and I had a similar. I can take it mic, don't I? Yeah. I forgot. I'm so used to wearing one. For those of you at home, I said, let's thank Reverend musician Amy Steinberg. Do it again. Okay. I was going to say, I think we had a similar journey into meditation, getting quiet and still, and then, but we got there, right? Okay, cool. And I just want to say one more thing for your partner.
Yeah.
My brother was on the show Cops.
Oh, really? As a cop?
As a cop.
Okay.
He was not the criminal. He was arresting the guy. Yeah.
I'm going to tell her she's going to be very.
A friend of mine
very
said,
cool.
"Oh yeah, I saw your brother on TV." I said, "No, you didn't." And she's like, "Yeah, I did." I'm like, "No, he's not on TV." And then she said, "Yeah, he was on Cops." I'm like, "You're kidding. He didn't even say a word." I did see the episode, however. It was terrible.
Right?
Yeah. No, he was a nice guy. All right, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to do the prosperity acceptance. And so I'm going to ask our prosperity acceptors to come forward, please. And I'll ask you to take out whatever abundance you are planning to share with this community today. I know a lot of you have already sent it in, so I will ask that when the baskets come by, at least pass your hand over it so that you can be in that flow of abundant circulation. And those of you who are putting some, whoop, there goes mine right there. Yes, mine is flying in. Where was? Oh yeah, yeah. Where was I before? I was so rudely interrupted by myself. So, waving. Oh yes, wait. Thank you. So if you, whether you're putting something in or not, put your hand, wave your hand around that basket so you can be in the divine circulation that is prosperity that comes to us, through us, and back out again to bless others. And for those of you, all of you actually, take your gift or your metaphorical gift and hold it to your heart and infuse it with all of the qualities and attributes of spirit that most zing with your soul. And know that it will infuse your gift with those qualities to go on and to be magnified and to bless others. So let's just know that. I will also know that the gifts that have been sent in, the gifts that have been collected right here, are infused with those qualities of spirit as well. And they go on to bless all of us. And we're going to do the affirmation because I hadn't forgotten yet. Okay, you ready? Let's do this affirmation together. This is our last one for the month of March. Ready? We embody God's abundance of more than enough to enjoy, to spare, and to share.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed, so blessed. I am so blessed, so blessed. I am so
so blessed. We've been blessed individually to have this prosperity and this form of abundance to come to us, to allow us to enjoy it, but more importantly, to allow us to share it. We
To
are
enjoy
so
it and
blessed.
share it.
We are so blessed.
We are
Let's
so
say
blessed.
that together.
We are
so blessed. And we are now the blessing. And we are now the blessing. And so it is.
So it is.
So it is.
And it's pouring rain. Yay.
Yay, he's right.
Okay. Wow. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to welcome those of you who may be visiting with us for the first time. You've had a chance to test drive us now and realize, yes, indeed, they are crazy, but in a good way. And we have fun. We have joy. And, you know, if you can't be joyful in church, where can you be, right?
That's right.
So we welcome you. If you're brave enough to identify yourself, let us know that you're here and we have something for you. Okay. They test drove us and kept on driving. All right. So, there we go. Okay. Okay. Where do I go from here?
Children.
Okay. Usually, oh, yes, yes. Our letter to God from Eugene. I didn't think orange went with purple until I saw the sunset you made on Tuesday. That was cool.
It's cute.
Yeah. Kids say the wisest things, actually. So we have a tradition here that we bless our kids, whether we actually have actual kids in the room or not, because they're at home watching. I know they watch because they tell me. There's a kid inside of each of you that needs blessing always. And there are kids all over this planet that definitely we must bless. So let's do that together now. We love you.
We love you. We bless you. And we know you are divine.
All right. Yes. Absolutely. And I'm going to ask our prayer practitioners to come forward front and center, so that we can see how beautiful and lovely you are. Practitioners are people who have studied our teaching for a number of years to become proficient, in particular, at the power of spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer. They're here to be of service to you I'm going to ask you to scooch down to your left just a little so that I can jump down to your right. Save some space, because otherwise I'll have to ride on the back of one of you. So, and that's her, so I don't think that would work. So, yeah, I don't think so. So, as I was saying, very seriously and sacredly now, I want to say that these folks are really able to know the truth with and for you for a greater possibility in your life. So they're available immediately following the celebration to be in prayer with and for you. They also make private appointments. So please partake of the service that they offer to us, and let's thank them for that. And finally, our last time to do our March affirmation together, if you say this with me. I practice the presence of Spirit. I embody the presence of Spirit. I am the presence of Spirit on earth. And join us for our final song.
I'm taking one small step instead of looking at the mountain. Taking one small step gets me closer to my goal. One small step instead of looking at the mountain. And it won't seem like I've got so far to go. I'm taking one small step instead of looking at the mountain. Taking one small step gets me closer to my goal. One small step instead of looking at the mountain. And it won't seem like I've got so far to go. One more time. I'm taking one small step instead of looking at the mountain. Taking one small step gets me closer to my goal.
looking at the mountain when it won't seem like I've got so far to go.
And then it won't seem that I've got so far to go. And then it won't seem like I've got so far to go.
No, it's really not that good of a song anyway. Yeah, terrible.
All the music.
Terrible.